Well, I suggest this footpath over here, you see.
Seems all right.
Well, it's a good, solid 3-mile pull through some magnificently English scenery
Good thinking.
to the crossroads here.
Where?
Here.
Ah, right now.
See? The hiking party can then be picked up by car.
Ride back in comfort.
Why not?
Why not, indeed?
You got that? The car to be at Netherfield Crossroads at about, what?
Oh, an hour and a half?
In about an hour and a half. Synchronize the watches. All clear so far?
I think so, dear.
Good. All right. Out you go.
What?
Yes, of course. You. I'm going to have the map. I've worked out a route for you, and we'll pick you up at Netherfield Crossroads in about an hour and a half's time. All right?
There you go, gents.
Come. Cheers.
I like the country.
Do you?
Yes.
Which one?
This one.
Ah. All of it?
All of what?
This country.
Oh, good Lord, no, not all of it.
Yeah, I thought not.
I don't like some of the unfortunate things that have happened to it.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool.
Oh. Decimalisation. I used to love that old half-crown, you know. Used to live in the top drawer of my dressing table. I expect Aileen's moved it somewhere.
Have you looked in a screw-topped jar marked desiccated coconut?
No?
I should. Jane always puts things like that in a screw-top jar marked desiccated coconut.
Things they do.
Where does yours keep the fuse wire?
In a knife box.
Mine keeps it in a biscuit jar.
I think you're onto a good thing there.
Think so?
Certainly, yes. I mean, the worst that can happen if the lights go out is that somebody's fingers get covered in crumbs.
Have you ever tried to mend a fuse with a length of chocolate wholemeal?
It can't be as bad as fumbling about in a knife drawer. Every time the lights go out, you know, I get this terrible pang of fear that Aileen's going to start slicing her fingers to pieces.
Does she?
No, she never has, no. But it's damn nerve-wracking. Sitting there in the dark, you know, waiting for the scream. Jim.
Sorry.
I thought it was.
Hello, Redvers.
Hello, Ty. What on earth are you doing out here?
I'm just marvelling at how lucky I am that even way out here, Redvers,
I should bump into you.
It is young Dolly, then. Good Lord.
Good morning, Vicar.
Oh, it's totally all right. He's let some damn fool talk him into one of these useless protest things.
I wouldn't say it's useless.
I'm right, though, aren't I? Some damn fool's talked you into it.
Not exactly.
I know you too well, Tully. You're too warm-hearted. He can't say no to anybody. Who was he? Come on. Who was the idiot?
Diana, actually.
Diana who?
His wife.
Oh, that Diana, yeah. How is Mrs. Tolliver?
Obviously getting worse if she's putting him up to stunts like this.
Stunts? This is something we both feel very strongly about.
Since when?
Since, well, for a long time now. But what's really brought it home to us is since we've been looking after the Murgatroyd's goldfish.
You're looking after the Murgatroyd's goldfish?
I am. And I've really learned to love that little thing. It's got character. It knows me.
All right, just steady on. Look where you're waving that
You
thing.
can learn a lot about life from watching a goldfish.
There, Tolly.
You can learn how helpless creatures are and how much they need kindness.
Look, I'll hold that placard while you can wave your arms about as much as you like, then.
Never seen the boy so roused.
Does him credit. English love of animals.
With roast potatoes?
Still, one doesn't like to think of things crammed into small cages. Like the lower orders in closed shops. Battery hens on the picket lines.
The trouble is, it's not very well.
What's that, Tolly?
The Murgatroyd's goldfish.
Oh, dear.
Which is another reason why I'm a little tense this morning. I'm sorry if I seemed excitable.
It's all right, Tully. We always make allowances for you. What else are friends for?
Thank you, Redford.
Especially as we're both aware of your disability.
What disability?
A wife like Diana.
It's not that. I find it very upsetting, being threatened.
You been threatened?
By the farmers. They didn't like me standing here with that placard. They threatened to douse me with a bucket full of something very unpleasant.
There's no soap and towel in your loo.
What do? Fall in it?
What do you mean?
Come on out,
Who are
you.
you talking?
Get out, you dirty
do
old man,
that,
before I
Joe.
have your hose
Don't do
down.
that, Joe,
Go
to
on,
me.
get out.
I used to be hot a mince, you know.
Out.
Hot mince, man, the hot
And
mince.
stay out.
No, never mind.
Doesn't smell like peppermint to me.
You coming, Padre?
Think I'll ride with Tolly for a while, Redvers.
Vera, baby, tell me I may always dance the anniversary waltz with you. What do you mean, who is it? It's me, Harry. Vera, language. I'm your ex-husband. I'm entitled to some respect. Vera, all right, so you caught me with another woman. All right, 14 other women. Perfect. So, Vera, it didn't mean a thing to me. Hips that pass in the night. Vera, I'm a different person now. I mean, I'm not into anything bent anymore. I've retired from organised crime. Anybody bugging this phone, please note. Vera, listen. Listen, you'd like me better now. We could talk more. Yeah, you know, talk. Like talk. Well, like what you've been doing, all the alimony I've been paying you all these years. Vera, try me, baby. I'm a much more older, more rounded person. I'm not fat. Do I need you, Vera? It's impossible to get a mistress who'll take an intelligent interest in your hypertension. Oh, Vera, come back to me. Look, we're in the autumn of our years. Come back to me for crap's sake before all my leaves fall out. That is disgusting. Vera, Boss! Is that Potter? What you pulling a face for? Butlers is supposed to be impassive.
Passive?
You great hairy twonk. You're supposed to be dignified. There's something missing. It's the eyebrows. Shoot 'em up. That's better, dignified. Go on, Buttle, show me.
Ah, Tombs, the very chap. Is that you banging on my door with a piece of old railway line?
I just tapped on the door, didn't I?
Good Lord. I've seen big feet smaller than that.
Here. Moody Harry says see if he can get in the vase.
Oh, thank you very much. Most kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I understand it. Now, what happens when a geezer's been up and down the pews and he's mugged the congregation with the collection plate for all they got?
He takes the collection plate to the altar.
Then what?
I bless it.
You don't count it?
Not at that stage.
It's a bad move.
It's counted later in the vestry.
You want the truth, Vicar? That is a very sloppy procedure. You've got too many people with their fingers in the plate.
Too many people with their fingers.
What's with them?
Tolly handles the collections.
Yes, I do.
The nice one, Dolly.
And looks after other people's goldfish.
Well, double this then. Yes. Oh, that's very tasty.
It's speedy, isn't it, Redford?
Certainly fits you, Redvers, whatever it is.
Like it was sprayed on, I said it would.
Oh, yes, I like it. There's a confident charm about it.
That is uncanny, that is. That suit belonged to one of the greatest confidence tricksters in England, Eddie the Gent. The last suit he ever had. Hardly wore it, he did. You look... Well, he always had great taste, that Eddie the Gent. Very fond of the threads, he was.
What happened to him?
About your size, he wasn't all. Sure, it gives me quite a turn to see that whistle coming alive.
What happened to him?
None of your business, Tolly.
I expect he passed away peacefully in the fullness of his years.
Yeah, they were going to bury him in it.
Alive?
What are you talking about, alive?
Well, the suit certainly looks alive.
My feelings exactly. Bury material like this, I thought never. So Eddie the Gent went in his underwear. It was very nice underwear. And for sentimental reasons, I rescued the suit. I had the hole in the middle of the shoulder blades invisibly mended.
Nerve shot up of it, are they, Tolly?
I should think so.
I don't like the suit either, Tolly. There's no need to go to pieces.
What's wrong with the suit?
It's not the suit.
There you are, you see?
Oh, well, if you can stand the suit, then the old nerves can't be that bad.
It's those awful people. Moody Harry, and that head crusher he lives with.
Awful people. Give you the suit off his back.
Off Eddie the Gent's back.
Must be charitable, Tolly. It's always a pleasure to welcome new people to the parish.
They don't go to church.
Oh, well, that's true. But who does these days?
We do.
We do.
Ah, yes, for then we've all got something to do. Well, you're the usherettes. I'm the projectionist. Where's the audience?
Door's open now, Tolly. Try and be a little more friendly towards people.
Friendly? What happened to Eddie the Gent? How friendly was that?
Natural causes, Tolly. I expect his tailoring went septic.
Now, damn it, Paddy, it's not a bad suit. But remember this, Tolly. Moody Harry was quick enough to offer help with your factory farming protest. You made a valuable recruit there.
Will you come inside with me a minute? I don't think I can face the Murgatroyd's goldfish alone.
Wouldn't be much use against Rommel, would he?
I knew it. Oh, God. It's practically cat food.
Well, you're the expert on the sick and the dying. Padre, what do you think?
Well, I wouldn't buy a lot more fish food.
Oh, I knew it.
Now, don't despair, Charlie. Mustn't read things into the fact that it's lying on its side,
Waving its fins listlessly.
Oh, Lord.
fighting for breath.
Oh, don't.
Showing its belly.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Now, keep calm, keep calm.
It's all very well for you, Redvers. You don't have to take the responsibility.
Well, nor do you, Tolly. They won't blame you for it.
They will blame me. I can just see the Murgatroyds rolling home with big grins and a healthy tan, only to be met by a dead goldfish.
If they've come through Heathrow Airport, they've lost more than a goldfish. Look, stop looking at it and go and sit down.
What good would that do?
Well, a watched pot never boils.
I don't want it to boil.
Well, now, we're going to sit down here for the next 5 minutes with our backs to it, and we're not going to look at that goldfish for at least 2 minutes. Right?
A 2-minute goldfish? Do you think that'll be enough? Even an egg wants 4 minutes. And that's if you want it soft.
2 minutes is a short time in human terms. But no doubt to a goldfish it seems longer.
Even runny.
It won't make any difference. If it's going to die, it's going to die.
Rum life being a goldfish.
Not for a goldfish.
Probably not. Difficult to put yourself in its position.
Yes. Well, you'd have a devil of a job to find a bowl big enough for a start.
I wonder what it's thinking.
I know what it's thinking. It's thinking, I'm going to die. I'm going to
Now,
die.
Charlie, keep calm.
I can't stand it. I must look. It's the waiting.
Cheer up, Tolly. Where there's life, there's... what's its name?
What do you give it?
Give it?
Medicinally?
Well, what do you give a declining goldfish?
Well, I don't know, not just off the top of the head like that. What would you give it, Padre?
About 20 minutes.
At least there's one thing we can do with it.
Come back! Come here!
Do you think there's any point in waiting here, Redvers?
Just leave this to me, will you, Charlie?
But will the vet do goldfish, do you think?
You mean do goldfish?
Well, they're so small.
What's that got to do with it? The Padre here marries small people as well as large people?
Any size, old chap.
Oh, I was he?
Of course, you feel sorrier for the small ones.
Come back here! Oh! Oh, God!
Here, roll this a minute, Charlie.
Dear.
Let me have a look at that, will you?
No, it's all right.
All right, I told him I'd have a very nasty bite there.
No,
Have a look at
it's hardly nothing.
Right? That's just what they told Gordon Westbrook.
But it's hardly punching the skin.
That's it. That's how it goes. Get a false sense of security, and then bingo.
Bingo?
You remember Gordon Westbrook?
Oh, yes. A sad case.
Oh, dreadful. Don't worry, you'll be all right. You're lucky. You've come straight to a person who is both competent and responsible. Charlie, bring that bowl over here a minute, will you, please? Charlie. Charlie! The bowl! Please get... That's it.
There's a fish in there.
I know, don't knock it about.
But is the water clean?
Not one of these hygiene fanatics, are you?
Well,
Damn it, now come up here with this nifty piece of medical improvisation to take the pain away. And all you're concerned about is whether it's clean or not.
What about the fish? Should he be bleeding on the fish?
Not exactly bleeding, is he?
I hope not, Redvers. God knows what would happen if the Murgatroyd's goldfish ever got a taste for blood.
How's it feel now?
wet.
Ah. Well, that calls for a bit more improvisation, doesn't it? Excuse me, madam, will you? Here, wipe it on that.
You dare!
Well,
Why ever not? It's obviously the thing was bred for that, wasn't it? Now, look here, madam.
No!
no,
Now,
please,
just a
please,
minute,
let,
please.
let it take it back. It really doesn't hurt all that much.
You see? Much worse than you thought, isn't it?
Oh, what did the naughty man do to you? Oh,
Hey?
Keep away from me. Go on, get away.
All right. Charming, isn't it? Do your best for a fellow, and this is the answer.
I should pack it in, Redvers. You can't help a hysterical type.
Probably accident-prone.
Born under an unlucky star.
Red Star, I shouldn't wonder. They're encouraged to make a meal of their difficulties, aren't they? Pull yourself together, man.
You come here in your flash suit.
Flash suit? This is a sporting tweed. Doesn't he know a sporting tweed when he sees one?
Now what's the matter with the man?
Oh, I don't know. Rabies, probably.
Look!
Get up. Out, come on. Out.
All right.
And stay up!
What about this boy's goldfish?
You know what you can do with a boy's goldfish?
Oh, very scientific. It's easy to see that you've had a first-class training in one of the nation's minor polytechnics.
Oh, come on, Redvers.
Well, Redvers, the temper he's in, I don't think his hand's steady enough for the boy's goldfish.
I wouldn't let him touch the boy's goldfish. It's on your conscience.
Get him out of here.
Oh, yes. The big stick for the boy's goldfish. What about a word from your profession about factory farming, eh?
Come on, Redvers.
Eh?
It's no good. I can't bear to look anymore.
You tried a drop of whiskey?
Good idea.
I'll try anything.
What are you doing?
A drop in the water. Redvers' idea.
Not for the fish. Glass of whiskey for the padre and me. Pour yourself a small one while you're at it.
It's the fish who needs the pick-me-up.
Any chance of getting him out of the room for a while?
Nothing to it.
Good.
Just pick up the bowl and walk out.
Not the fish. Any chance of getting Charlie out?
Oh, him. Easy.
How?
Leave the room a minute, Tolly.
That's very tactful, isn't it? I want to get him out without arousing his suspicions.
Well, I've had a go. You have a shot now. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Charlie, would you mind making us a pot of coffee just to wash this down?
What, now?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better to have another of these? Yes, no, yes, Dolly, yeah.
Sure you wouldn't like a plate of sandwiches? Perhaps a barbecue or something?
I don't want a plate of barbecue, do you? Right, now we can get down to it.
Get down to it.
Yes. Measuring the goldfish. You got a tape?
A goldfish tape. You're not going to believe this, Redvers, but I haven't got one on me at the minute.
We're going to have to improvise, aren't we? Give me a shoe.
Shoe?
Yes. I'm at my very best when it comes to improvisation.
Shoe.
The lace I want.
Don't get it wet.
Right.
Right.
Now.
Aha, yes. You are good when it comes to improvisation.
It'll be a tricky job, this.
Goldfish gone metric, do you think?
Does it matter?
Oh, I don't see why measuring it matters.
We've got to purchase a duplicate of this in case that one dies.
Ah!
He'll just go to pieces if he thinks it's died. But if we substitute a brutally healthy specimen...
Very Christian of you, Redvers. Let's go. Just a drop. Ooh!
Yes, please?
We're looking for goldfish.
Oh, no problem.
That's the colour.
Mid-apricot? Oh, I'd have said more sunset blush.
Sunset blush?
Yes, or perhaps one midway between that and mid-apricot.
Yes, that'd be about it.
Will you want an undercoat?
It's got to be that length
Exactly that length.
between the knots.
I think you better choose your own.
You being awkward.
Tolly, you home?
Oh, is that you, Vicar? Come on through.
Here. Hang on a minute. I better just
conceal this thing. Now, see if you can get him trapped up in a corner somewhere.
Come and look. Redvers, come and look.
Oh, Barron!
It's alive and kicking, Vicar. Swimming like a... Well, where's Redvers?
Gone fishing.
To the casual observer, Redvers, you would now appear to have a spare goldfish.
I tell you what, they're damn tricky to extricate from thermal underwear.
What do you plan to do with it?
The thermal underwear? Oh, have it laundered, of course. Aileen's very good at that sort of thing. Nose to you, is it?
The fish? No.
No, the thermal underwear.
Hardly, old chap.
Why are you inquiring about it?
Was I?
Well, it must have been you, it wasn't me.
It was the fish.
Inquiring about my thermal underwear?
No. I was asking what you intended to do with the fish.
Oh, jumble sale price. Yours, if you like.
Out of the question.
Make a good price for somebody. This isn't a man's problem at all, is it? Women's work. We'll ask our wives. Wives? They're waiting for us at the crossroads.
Jane's all right. She's used to hanging about. Excellent practice for funerals, but won't Aileen be a trifle waspish?
I don't see why. Bought her a goldfish, haven't I?